Hello my dear students, in this video we will explore on the topic general characteristics and classification of Chondrichthyes and Osteichthyes up to subclasses. The superclass fishes are the truly jawed vertebrates. They have organs of respiration and locomotion related to a permanently aquatic life. The respiratory organs are the gills and the organs of locomotion are paired fins and impaired fins. All of them are poikilotherms. General characteristics of fishes: they are basically water-loving vertebrates. They live in freshwater or marine environment. They can be herbivorous or plant eater, or they can be carnivorous or meat eaters. They are basically cold-blooded. Body temperature varies with the environment. Mostly lay eggs. You can call as oviparous, but some give birth to young, so they are called as ovoviviparous. Their body is sleek and shaped for speed. Their body is generally streamlined. It's like a spindle, ideal for swimming. Their body shape varies. Some are snake-like and some are flattened, but all show head, trunk, and tail clearly. They are basically swimming champions. They use paired fins, pectoral and pelvic fins, and unpaired fins, dorsal, caudal, etc. for movement. Fins have true dermal fin rays for support. The muscular tail acts like a propeller. The fish body armor or the exoskeleton body is covered with scales or denticles. The placoid-like sandpiper in cartilaginous fishes, chondrichthyes, ganoid, cycloid or ctenoid in bony fishes or osteichthyes. Some extinct fishes have bony plates called as placoderms. Internal skeleton or cartilage or bone, they are made up of either cartilage, soft, or bone hard. Notochord often replaced by their vertebra. Well developed skull and jaw bones are present. First pair of visceral arches become the jaws. Segmented muscles or myotomes. Fishes have muscles blocks like the V or W pattern, each called a myotome, which can be split into dorsal and ventral parts. They have a simple but efficient digestive system. Fish alimentary canal with a definite stomach and pancreas. Basically it opens through a cloaca or anus into the outside. Fish breathe underwater using gills. Usually they have 5 to 7 pairs. Gills are uncovered in case of chondrichthyes and covered with an operculum in case of osteichthyes fishes. Gill fishes have a basic and functional heart. They have a two-chambered heart made up of one auricle and one ventricle. Their blood is venous. That is deoxygenated blood. Heart has sinus venosus. Renal and hepatic portal systems are also present. Their red blood cells are basically nucleated. Fishes are cold-blooded and they have simple kidney. They are basically poikilothermic. Body temperature varies with the environment. Their kidneys are mesonephric. Their waste is mostly urea, so they are called as ureotelic. Or fishes also can be ammonotelic, as they are in aquatic environment. Fishes have basic brain, but they are smart enough. Brain has the typical 5-part structure, 10 pair of cranial nerves for various body functions. They have nostrils but no nosy business. They have paired nostril but they don't open into the throat except in lungfishes. In cartilaginous fishes the nasal capsules are partly joined but completely separate in bony fishes. There is no tympanic cavity or ear bones in their ear. Fish, in case of fish, it has a balancing organ, the inner ear. 3 semicircular canals help in balance. A highly sensitive lateral line system detects vibrations and movements within water. It's like a built-in radar. Separate sexes and simple reproduction. Male and female fishes are usually separate, so they are dioecious, paired gonads with ducts opening into the cloaca or separately. Fishes have interesting reproduction. They are internal or external fertilization. Chondrichthyes, they are oviparous or ovoviviparous. Osteichthyes are mostly oviparous. Some are viviparous. Eggs are rich in yolk, so they are called as macroleucithal. Fish cleavage and embryo. Meroblastic cleavage, that is partial division of egg. No extraembryonic membrane like membranes are found like reptiles and birds. Fish direct development, the hatchlings resemble the adults, so little or no metamorphosis is found, no tadpole-like stage is found within the fish life cycle. Now we have completed the general characteristics of fishes. Now we'll go for the classification of Chondrichthyes and Osteichthyes up to subclasses. Alfred Sherwood Romer in 1959 classified the living fishes into two classes. Chondrichthyes include all cartilaginous fishes and Osteichthyes includes all bony fishes like dipnoi, teleostomy, etc. Class Chondrichthyes has two subclasses, elasmobranchi and holocephaly, and class Osteichthyes can be divided into two subclasses, lobe-finned fish or sarcopterygi and ray-finned fish or actinopterygi. Now we'll go for Chondrichthyes fishes or cartilaginous fishes. This is the basic image of a cartilaginous fish. This group includes sharks, rays and chimeras, which are mostly marine and predatory animals. They possess tough skin covered with placoid scales and mucous gland. The skeleton is cartilaginous with a persistent notochord and distinct vertebra. Fish have cartilaginous rays. The tail is heterocycle and males possess claspers for reproductions. The mouth is ventrally placed with rows of teeth. A spiral valve is present in the intestine and there is no swim bladder. One of two nostrils are present. They are not connected to the mouth cavity. The heart has a conus arteriosus with multiple valves. They breathe through 5 to 7 pairs of gill slits. They lack an operculum except in the subclass holocephaly. Their sexes are separate with paired gonads and gonadal ducts opening into the cloaca. Their fertilization is internal and they lay large yolky eggs. Chondrichthyes has two subclasses. Number one is elasmobranch, which includes shark, rays, skates, etc. The examples are trigon, torpedo, raja, rhinobates, pristis, coleodon, etc. These animals are basically mostly marine and they are predaceous with tough skin covered by placoid scales and mucous glands. They possess a cartilaginous skeleton along with both median and paired fins. The pelvic fins in males are modified into clasper and the caudal fin is heterocercal. A spiral valve is present in the intestine and a swim bladder is absent, so the gills are not covered by an operculum and fertilization is internal. The second subclass of uh, the cartilaginous fishes is the holocephaly. They are commonly called as chimeras. Example: chimera, Calodicus, Ariota, etc. This is the image of a chimera fish. These animals have a nearly naked body with holostylic skull and difficircle tail. They possess 5 gill arches with 4 gill openings covered by a single operculum. The cloaca is absent and the upper jaw is fused to the neurocranium. There are two dorsal fins, the first of which bears a spine. Males have cephalic claspers, although their exact function remains unknown. Now we'll go for the second class, that is Osteichthyes, or include bony fishes. So this group include all bony fishes characterized by skin covered by cycloid, ctenoid or ganoid scales and bony endoskeleton. They possess both paired and unpaired fins supported by fin rays and a homocercal tail. A swim bladder is present for buoyancy regulation. The gills are covered by an operculum with a single gill opening on each side. The heart is two-chambered, consisting of one auricle and one ventricle, along with a sinus venosus and conus arteriosus. The cloaca is absent and the jaw suspension is hyostylic. So the Osteichthyes or bony fishes can be classified into two subclasses. Sarcopterygi, class 1. They are basically lobe-finned or fleshy-finned fishes. Examples include Osteolepis, Eustheropterion, Latimeria, Coelacanthus, etc. These fishes have paired fins that are lobed or leg-like, supported by fleshy bony axis. They possess two dorsal fins and a heterocercal tail with a prominent epicaudal lobe. Their olfactory sacs are connected to the mouth through internal nostrils known as chuani. They are commonly referred to as lobe-finned fish or air-breathing fishes. Subclass 2 are the actinopterygi or ray-finned fishes. Their examples are the common fishes we eat regularly: Labiorohita, Katla katla, Tinulesha, Elisha, Shirinus, Migala, etc. This group include all ray-finned fishes. They are characterized by paired fins that are thin, broad and lack a fleshy base, being supported by dermal fin rays. The radials in the fins are not bilaterally arranged. They usually possess a single dorsal fin which may occasionally be divided. The caudal fin typically lack an epicaudal lobe and usually homocercal, though in some cases it may be heterocercal or semicircle. Scales may be ganoid, thin and horny, or entirely absent. The gills are covered by an operculum and a spiracle is absent. Olfactory sacs are not connected to the mouth, and there is no internal layers. Additionally, the squamosal bone is absent in these fishes. This is all about general characteristics and classification of Chondrichthyes and Osteichthyes up to subclasses. Thank you, my dear students. All the best.